You can be a great public speaker, a fine orator. You can have tremendous charisma, and guess what? Still be a lousy communicator. Your communication skills can be poor because of one thing. You're not listening. This is a communication skills class. Of course, I'll cover a lot of fundamentals and advanced steps for public speaking and PowerPoint and presentation skills, but so much of being a great communicator goes deeper than that. In so many communication opportunities in life, it's about listening. The best communicators in the world are often the best listeners. People who are really great at making the one-on-one sale, the best sales pitch, sometimes the best politicians who get the votes, it's because they are the best at listening. It really applies to every single type of communication. Whether you're asking for a job, a raise, a budget to be approved, you need to listen to what other people say. I've been in countless pitch meetings with a client where PR firms were pitching them for their business, and the ones that lost talked the most. They had the most slides up. They stood up and gave the most formal presentations. The PR firms that won, they asked questions, they sat back, and they listened. And then they reacted, quite often, with another question. So this applies to personal communications with friends and families, colleagues, bosses. Rather than just pushing out all your preordained ideas, you got to really listen. And great communication isn't something you just created working until midnight on a PowerPoint 3 weeks ago. You're there, present with the person or with the group you're communicating with. You're constantly listening, recalibrating, and adjusting. And believe it or not, this even applies to public speakers. The best speakers in the world pause. They're looking for responses from their audience. Sometimes it's just a nod. It might be a look of confusion. That's a type of listening if you are the speaker. So we're going to be covering more on listening in this course. Just realize, so much communication has nothing to do with your lips moving or even your eye contact. It's about really hearing the messages coming out from other people so we can respond to it, let them know we've heard them, react to it, and deal with their concerns, ideally before we deal with our own concerns.